Thank you very much. Good morning to all of you, members of the media. The People's National Party 2011 election campaign comes to an official end today. The party leader, Comrade Portia Simpson Miller, will tour sections of St. James and Westmoreland and will culminate in spot meetings in West Central, St. Andrew, at Mall Road, and a workers' meeting in our own constituency. Our assessment of the campaign is a positive one. The main objective now for all the PNP workers across the island of Jamaica is to be ready on election day and to ensure that the ballots of the People's National Party get into the box. With that, we are confident of victory. We are confident of victory based upon the following considerations. First of all, I think universally, the people of Jamaica recognize that they are in a worse condition today, economically, socially, than they were in 2007. The people have accepted the message of the People's National Party based upon our party's record of performance in government and consider the party best positioned to sustain economic growth and prosperity. There is a view also that the People's National Party team is superior to that of the Jamaica Labour Party and that it has set its agenda as outlined in our manifesto, pursuant to discussions and consultations with the people. And right across the island, in the constituencies, at our mass meetings, our spot meetings, walks in the constituencies, there have been an overwhelming turnout in support of the People's National Party. We are also aware of the latest polling data which exists, polls that have been commissioned by media houses, polls commissioned by the party from reputable media houses, which indicate, as is the case of Mr. Don Anderson, whose polls indicate that the PNP has a lead over the Jamaica Labour Party of some 4%. That is in keeping also with the last poll published by the Gleaner, done by Mr. Bill Johnson, which showed the PNP with a 2% lead, having a momentum in its favor, having in fact gained 6 points in the week previous in that poll. That trend is also reflected in our own polling and our own direct experiences on the ground. Don Anderson's call, as we understand it, covers some 51 seats, 28 of which he has called for the People's National Party, 23 for the Jamaica Labour Party, and he's unable to call 12. We call it, for the People's National Party, a minimum of 37 seats. We believe we will get a majority of those seats that he considered too close for him to call. The People's National Party is therefore confident of forming the next government of Jamaica. There's one other issue that I want to touch on. It is clear that there are some persons who, for their own party political reasons, would wish to distort the party's position in relation to the Buggery Act. This arose out of a question placed to our party leader during the debates. Let me make it clear. The People's National Party has no position supporting a repeal of the Buggery Act. What has been said by the party leader is that she would allow a conscience vote and a review of the act by the Parliament collectively after people have consulted with their constituents. there are those in the media who are seeking to make this particular issue of contention in the country. All we have said, all that has been said by the leader of the People's National Party is quite simply that she would appoint persons to her cabinet on the basis of their competence, and that it is not her business to pry into the personal lives of the persons involved. Now that has been distorted in various ways and we would wish to clarify that. It only remains now for us to encourage all Jamaicans to come out and vote peacefully. The campaign by and large has been a peaceful one, and we expect that election day will not only be a credit to the country because of its peacefulness, but will result in the victory of the People's National Party. I want to end by inviting all of you to the gospel concert which will be held this evening at Old Hope Road in front of the People's National Party headquarters, and to urge all of you to come out and let us have this final wrap-up concert take place. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Phillips. Questions? Byron, go ahead.
Thank you much. Dr. Phillips, morning. Darian Newton from the Bean. Minimum 37 seats, you have 28. Now you can point me to the others that you'll be winning. You expect to win?
Well, I'm not going to name any particular seats. Suffice it to say that we are confident of holding what we have now, and we have identified 9 at least other seats that we believe will break for the People's National Party, including some of the new seats.
Some of.
Some of.
In other words, what Dr. Phillips is saying, that like a media house have gone through the constituency by constituency, and has made a decision as to where it is of the view that the election turnout will be. We have also gone through constituency by constituency, and as a result of that, we were able to come with the numbers outlined by Dr. Phillips. Other questions?
Okay.
Luke, you just came?
I just came.
I'm sure you have no question, right?
I have one question that I'd like to ask.
Go ahead.
Right.
Privately. No other question? Thank you very much for coming this morning. We will
Thank you very
continue to
much.
be in dialogue with each other. Thanks, Peter.
Okay.